Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on simplifying ratios. In the last video, we saw some brief examples where ratios were simplified. Here, we follow the same process that we employ for simplifying fractions. The following guidelines give simple rules for this process. For numbers, divide each of the terms in the ratio by the HCF, which is the highest common factor. For fractions, multiply each term by the lowest common multiple of the denominator. Okay, so let's have a look now at some examples. So, simplify each of the following. We have 8 is to 12. So, the rule says divide each term by the HCF. So the highest common factor of 8 and 12 is 4. That's the highest number that divides into both of them. So that's what we'll be employing for whole numbers. So if we have 8 is to 12, 8 divided by 4 gives us 2. 12 divided by 4 gives us 3. So simplifying 8 is to 12 gives us 2 is to 3. Number 2, 18 is to 30. Divide each term by 6. 18 divided by 6 gives us 3. 30 divided by 6 gives us 5. So the answer is 3 is to 5. Example 3, 28 is to 70. Divide each term by 14. So we have 28 is to 70. 28 divided by 14 gives us 2. 70 divided by 14 gives us 5. So the answer is 2 is to 5. Now, here we have some fractions, so the rule says multiply each fraction by the lowest common multiple of the denominators. So you have 2 and 3, so the lowest common multiple is the lowest number that they both divide into. We saw that in an earlier video. So the lowest number that they both divide into is 6. So multiply each fraction by 6. 6 times a half gives us 3. 6 times 1/3 gives us 2. So this ratio is simplified 3 is to 2. Number 5. We only have one denominator here, so we multiply each term by 4. Of course, it's only one denominator. Okay, so we have 8 is to 3/4. 4 times 8 is 32. 4 times 3/4 is 3. So that's the simplification. The last one's an interesting one. We have 3 and 2/5 is to 4 and 3/4. So multiply each term by the lowest common multiple of the denominators. That's the lowest number that they both will divide into. So you have 5 and 4, and they both divide into 20. So that's our ratio. We change them to an improper fraction. That gives us 17 over 5 is to 19 over 4. Multiply each of them by 20. Okay, so we've got 17 over 5 multiplied by 20. 5 into 5 goes once. 5 into 20 goes 4. 4 17s are 68. So that's the first part. 19 over 4 multiplied by 20 over 1. 4 into 4 goes once. That should be a 1 there. So 4 into 4 goes once. 4 into 20 goes 5. 5 times 19 is 95. So 68 is to 95 is the simplification. So this video has introduced a simple process where we can simplify any given ratio, whether the ratio is in the form of whole numbers or in the form of fractions.